Hello, and today we have another Ignacio gameplay. Now, as you know, I've not had the best relationship with Ignacio. Well, you would think the normal strategy would be to go up the 9-10 line. Well, I did something a lot different, and I was thinking, I've done this before. It didn't work out, so I was thinking, let's give it one shot. What the hell? If we lose, we lose. We die, right? And, of course, I want to get that funny button active, so getting that funny button is the only way I'm going to do this and survive. So I go straight bow in and just, like always, balls deep and just hope I can survive and make it. I got the consumables to do it. It's just about living. Fortunately, since it's broadside, I can get more shells on it and get the funny button active faster. That doesn't help that. They basically deleted it. And then I literally get reduced from 4 shells or 8 shells to 4 shells. So I'm literally just wiggling, just going straight in and just trying to get this funny button active. Like, it's so close. But at any time, that destroyer can go poof. As long as I can get one. That was kind of a quick shot to kind of keep it there, because it would have went down. It's at 81 now. Now again, this DD could die at any time. It's literally at 96. I only need 1 kill. But I managed to get it just before the shells clip it. And get my funny button active. Like, that close. It was real close. And I would have had to start over. Now, the key to this, kind of doing this, if in a cruiser, is to basically bait those DDs into running away and laying a smoke screen. Of course, you want it closer to that rock over there. But sometimes you don't get that. I drop my torps and basically just start farming. Again, I have to basically play conservatively because, the smoke's going out. So it is slightly concerning. And I have to literally go across all this way just to survive. So it is concerning. Battleship shells coming in, bouncing shells, and just wiggling and getting my torps off on both sides. The Edinburgh comes out. Fortunately, they're all shooting him right now. So we'll watch his health. And you see right there's a citadel. And he will be going down. And he takes another citadel and dies. So that's unfortunate for him. I felt bad. Now, I don't recommend doing this strat. I really don't. It is very difficult to pull off, and it is really RNG based. It really is. And like at any time, you know, you get that one random shell that gives you a citadel. Like, I got lucky. Like, lucky. I thought I could try to get that kill, but it's whatever. The whole reason I came out here was for the Omahas, and I'm in a perfect spot. I got my funny button, I got my heal. I wish the AP did more damage. The AP did more damage. Again, you need like 5 or 6 to really let it do its job. And I popped it a little too fast. And you need like 5 of them just to do massive amount of damage. The Titan comes in and kind of kills that, but it was very helpful to have that. Again, I'm not so worried about the AP because I can just bounce it. And right there, the funny button goes on again. And that was around over 100,000 damage right there. And I'm up to 232,000 in like 9 minutes. That is something I never noticed, is that when the funny button and everything's active, the searchlights on the ship actually come on. I never noticed that. So that's a fun little feature.
Warship commanders, transport aircraft have arrived. Proceed to evacuation. Protect the aerodrome until
And I was worried because I didn't know if the cruiserway would spawn on me. If they spawned on me, I'd be dead. But I mean, it worked out. It worked out.
An enemy aircraft carrier was
I was very pleased that it actually worked out. I mean, I really was. And surprised it actually worked. Showing you now you can actually take a cruiser out here and actually do this. I don't recommend it though. I think in Edinburgh, if you could do it with an Edinburgh worked great out there. Hell, if it was tier 10 ops, Minotaur, Neptune, I think all those would work phenomenal out there. Hell, even a Ragnar. I think a Ragnar would be fun with paired with a, I don't know, Summers or some other kind of DD. And you could tell that my whole end of the ship took a lot of damage from all the shell holes in there. And like usual, I'm just trying to get the funny button active. That's all I'm doing at this point. When it's off cooldown, I'm just trying to get it active. And it's like really close. I mean, you can see that's the second time that it's been slightly just like. And I did pick up natural selection there and activated this funny button on a very low health target.
enemy communication.
So
A group of enemy destroyers have been sent to disrupt our repair base.
250,000
Capture the repair base.
natural selection. I mean, and I just dropped torps because you know it's whatever. Like I said, I'm starting to come around to just dropping torps. Sometimes it pays. You may get lucky, sometimes you don't, but it never hurts to try. And you see that he literally just skirts right by that torp. Right by it. He could have hit it and it would have killed him. It was a close one though. So it was worth, dropping. But my potential damage is up to almost 1 million now. So if you're needing potential damage for like any kind of missions, that's probably the best way to get potential is to go take the funny route out in the cruiser. Not recommended, but hey, it works.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
I don't know why the Turpits drop torps, because it's going to be dead from the shores.
Our repair base is no longer in danger.
But I mean, we're at 265k.
Destroyed.
I'll take it. But again, like you saw how like half my damage came just from those Omahas. If you can pull off the Omaha strat in any kind of ship, except a battleship. I do not recommend doing a battleship. But if you can pull it off in a DD or a cruiser, it is highly recommended. There is so much damage just sitting in there for you that it's ridiculous. Like, That kind of damage is the difference between being on the bottom and like being on the top almost. There's so much damage there that it's just, you know, ridiculous. And I am worried about the Missouri, but I chose this position because I want to get into a position where I can just shoot everything AP side, shoot AP into their sides when they come up. Again, my funny button's still there. It's on cool. It's on. Everything's on off cooldown and it's ready. Again, you see how good priority or incoming fire is on this ship. It lets you at least know. Plus, it kind of acts like a priority target. Doesn't tell you how many, but it lets you know that you're at least being shot at. Although it doesn't give you the advanced warning like priority target does. For sure. Priority target, if you want to know how much is shooting at you and have awareness, yeah, that is probably the best skill. Incoming fire alert, it's a decent substitute, for sure, for less skills. And you see literally, like, all the shells literally 85% of them are like just overpins on this. I lose like just a little bit of my torps. One torp there. And this torp tube gets busted now. Like, I lose it right there and then. Again, everything is... Again, I don't know why I didn't have my radar ready. Or activated it sooner. I really don't. You see, when the citadels and everything do hit, they they do good damage. But it's like, it's having trouble citadeling a Seattle, which is kind of sad. But that is literally the final damage at 361k. A pretty decent battle for being a very aggressive strat. And I was very pleased with that. Very pleased. I think that was a great match to really showcase. Okay, so it was, I think, 30 of those cruisers at the beginning. Oh, most of the Omahas is what took all my health away.